Coach Richardson once again flexes his recruiting chops and lands the highest-rated commitment in the recruiting class, CB Sensor Gaylord. The recruitment. Gaylord was a highly desired prospect, and his offer list certainly reflected that. He drew in over 30 offers, including Alabama, LSU, and Ohio State, among many others. Going into official visits, he had a top 4 that included Auburn, Georgia, Georgia Tech, and Washington. Although he plays at IMG Academy in Florida, Gaylord is from California, and UW was the only school west of the Mississippi to make his top schools list. For a while, Georgia was thought to be the leader for him, but many viewed Washington as the dark horse because Coach Richardson had been recruiting Gaylord since he was in the 8th grade. Even though Georgia did receive the final visit, the deep relationships he built with the UW coaches were enough to bring him back to his West Coast roots. Recruiting ranking. Each recruiting service ranks Gaylord as a 4-star prospect, with 247 Sports ranking him the highest at number 113 in the nation and a composite ranking among the services at number 146 in the nation, making him the highest-rated recruit in the class. Scouting report. What makes Gaylord such a tantalizing CB prospect is his versatility. With his advanced mirroring abilities, he excels in pressman as well as off-man coverage. With smooth and intentional movements to go along with sharp instincts/football IQ, he puts himself in position to make plays all the time and makes the most of every opportunity. This shows in his stat lines as well. In 9 games last season, he finished with 22 tackles, 5 PBUs, 4 INTs, and 1 FF. Combining the advanced level of techniques with a 6-foot frame and sub 4.5 speed, there is a lot to be excited by. We believe he will remind Husky fans of CB Sidney Jones. Roster impact. Landing a top 200 CB for the 3rd year in a row sure feels like the Peterson era again. Dylan Robinson and Emmanuel Carnley likely would hold on to their starting roles for the 2027 season, but both could potentially leave for the NFL after that, and it will be a fierce competition to see who earns the role after that. I think that the staff will try their hardest to keep Gaylord's red shirt intact for the 2027 season, but I would be surprised if he didn't crack the 2 deeps in his redshirt freshman year. Overall thoughts. Despite the changing times in CFB and people pushing the narrative that NIL is the top factor for landing recruits, this staff continues to show that relationships matter. Coach Richardson began recruiting Gaylord before he entered HS, and building that rapport and trust was paramount. This staff has been relentless on the recruiting trail and continue to restock the cupboards full of talent year over year. Gaylord is a phenomenal prospect who continues to elevate the profile of UW in the recruiting sphere.